Oh my God. What the hell?
Mike's Edwards made the list. Lucas, the road course isn't lit.
I want my mommy. Yeah.
This is a Triple J pit party.
God, that's beautiful. Oh no.
Hayden, drag back to me. All right, get in the gas. Get in the gas. Maybe drag it. Drag back.
What? Your water tan's getting off. Don't get the bloody shit.
Hey, I'm blowing up in like a corner. I'm still red, so be careful. Hook her up, Patrick. He's gonna say, oopsie daisy, my car.
I think we need to stop doing that off of today.
We're talking about practice.
Not a game.
I'm sorry about breaking my hand earlier because that happened in front of me.
You got to use that brake pedal, brother.
I couldn't see anything. I have to shut right.
My bad, man. My bad. I thought I could handle the grass.
The fuck is this brake pedal you all are talking about?
Well, seems that we're going to be doing fucking hardcore tonight, I had no clue. I just thought it'd be cool to say it.
We are at Daytona. We do not lift.
Shit, we're all learning tonight. Hell yeah.
Anybody want to come in the pit or is still here looking to start?
Oh, Horseman, the greatest CTC commentator.
Hello, Sky God.
Get rid of this man, please. Please, dear God, save this man.
Alrighty, welcome everybody to the 712 Breaks Cup Series Duels. Tonight we're at Daytona to qualify for the Daytona 200 next week, the Spit and Venom Podcast 200.
Yeah, you gotta take a nice lift as the lead car.
Apologize, we will have voice chat on tonight, so apologize in advance if anybody says anything. That is not suitable for young viewers, just that is a warning now. You guys can get pretty spicy when things happening in these races, so just a fair warning. But
I mean, eventually you would try to like stay on as much as you can, but
30 seconds left in practice, then we'll have 5 minutes of qualifying. Qualifying will set grid for both duels. Duel 1 will be the odd number qualifiers, Duel 2 will be the even number qualifiers. We have 57 cars, it looks like, out here ready to qualify for this race. Incredible. 30 chartered drivers. The other drivers who do not have a charter will have to race their way into the race and beat the other non-charter drivers. I think there will be roughly, if all 30 charter drivers make the race, there will be 13 spots available to people without a charters to make the 200-mile race next week. Patrick O'Keefe's going to be the first one out to qualify. Top 2 qualifiers will lock into the front row for the race next week. So anybody who qualifies on the front row does not have to worry about how these duels end up. That's going to be a very important thing to accomplish. You'll have had a lot of people practice qualifying this week. Make sure this one lap they get is the one that does it. Last year, I think the front row was... That escapes me now. I'm not sure. Oh, last season, we did not have duels. So, qualifying. This season, we have duels once again. I think it was season 7. One of the top qualifiers was Trenton Sneed. He's out here again, so he's going to be one to look out for qualifying. He has that front row speed. See if he can carry it over again. Been a long time since he's had to run into a race on qualifying. That's O'Keefe. Out of turn 4, he'll get his first and only lap time in. Cross the line. 49.04 for O'Keefe. That's pretty good. Garrett Warren 49.05. Now the times are going to start rolling in. Garrett Wolfenbarger to the top of the board. Came up just short of winning the Daytona race last season. Behind his teammate Bradley Wilson, who was disqualified in 5th. So right now, Wolfenbarger and Lugo have the front row locked down, but a lot of drivers still have yet to get their lap times in. Hayden Lowell jumps to 2nd. Keep an eye on those non-chartered drivers. Ethan Evers, one of those. He's always fast on these super speedways. Cody Brown, down to the top spot, gets ahead of Garrett Wolfenbarger. That top spot is changing positions a lot. 49.016 for Cody Brown. Really good lap there. Ethan Evers. He's going to start his first lap. Timing and scoring is having a lot of trouble keeping up right now, as there's 60 cars making qualifying runs almost. Take a look at our race details. 57 total cars, like I mentioned before, so there it is. Gonna be a doozy. Obviously, that will be split into 2 duels, so I have about 27 cars, 28 cars in one and 29 cars in the other. It'll be duel 1 that gets the higher number. Evers jumps up to 10th. 2 more cars have yet to get their lap times in. Kenny Frisbee, DG Swiss, they both have charters. Trevor Trego does not. He gets his lap time in 49.09. I'll put him 39th. DG Swiss crossed the line. That Reese's 26. 49.04. Still pretty high up there. 10th. Top 10 qualifying effort from the 26. Michael Christopher qualified on the front row in these things before. He will be our last lap time to come in. Cross the line. Mike Chris. 49.06. Yeah, about 24th. 27th, sorry. Qualifying now over. Get to see our duels, grid for our duels come up here in a moment. Word with our pole sitters as soon as we can. Right, it's going to be Cody Brown on the pole of the first duel. I think Garrett Wolfenbarger will be your other locked-in driver. So those both are open spots being taken up by the front row.
I sent my money for a charter lease. I don't know.
So did I.
You're good. I just want to make sure you got it.
Yeah, neither of the drivers on the front are open then, yeah? Ten-4.
Damn good problem to have. It sucks, but it's a good problem to have with all these drivers.
All right.
Wait, so if we win the 3-lap feature, do we get like $1 billion?
No, you get a firm handshake.
Can it be on the penis? Sorry. Attaboy.
You know, at this point, the way the year started,
All right.
Hell yeah.
Our grid for Duel 1 is going to be Cody Brown on the pole,
Davis, are you in this duel or the other one?
Dakota Lee in second, Hayden
I'm in the
Lowell
other one. I wish
in third,
I wish.
I think he's in
Lugo
the other
fourth,
one.
Nolan Walker fifth, Ethan Evers in sixth, Teo Ortiz in seventh, Jeremy Clapper Newell in eighth, Quinn Newton in ninth, Garrett Warren
Son
in
of a
10th,
bitch, I wanted to wipe
Kenny
his
Frisbee in
Copenhagen
11th,
smile off his car.
Ryan Jackson 12th, Michael Mixer 13th, Michael Christopher 14th, Zach Swicegood 15th, Casey Graves in 16th, Jonathan Rains starting from the pits, it looks like in 17th, Jamal Collins in 18th, Zachary Tyler 19th, Andrew Beach in 20th, Wyatt McCombs 21st, Brian Martin 22nd, Jacob Boyd Jr. 23rd, Scott Elston 24th, Daniel Llewellyn 25th, Will Spark in 26th, Dalton Hayes in 27th, Chris Muth Jr. in 28th, and Jonathan J. Harris in 29th. Pace car will pull off and we'll get this thing going on the green flag.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. Season 9 is underway.
Boogity, 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 let's go, Raiders!
Brown thinking to the back of the pack. Obviously, he is locked into the main race on the front row, so maybe going back to help a teammate, not sure, but he is dropping way back. That puts Hayden Lowell up front.
Big checkup.
Still green, lap 3.
Okay, there was a
Obviously, no fast repairs tonight. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, I saw it.
Should I go hot?
Ethan Evers and Casey Graves making a push on the outside to get past Hayden Lowell and leave that inside. I think Ethan could lead this lap. No points for leading laps in the duels. Just for bragging rights for that one. The winner of the race gets 40 points. That trickles down by 4 points all the way down to 10th. Top 10 pays out the points.
I gotta back up on that for now.
We have a secondary pack forming. That's going to be led by Zachary Tyler, pushed by Daniel Mullen. 6 cars hanging out back here. Doing a great job pushing on the outside. Oh, somebody got turned to the inside right there. Who was that? Looks like Jeremy Clapper Newell. Turned right at the entry to pit road. He's going to have to head down.
I don't know how it wasn't a caution, but okay.
Gets spun to the inside. No contact. With the inside wall, at least. There was definitely contact that sent him down there. They just kind of drifted up. Couldn't tell exactly which car that was that got to the inside, but we tried to stick the nose in there as the gap opened. Michael Christopher now to the lead. And don't hesitate to let me know. I don't know how the audio sounds. I'm having a lot of trouble with that getting it set up before the race, so let me know if the on-track audio is too loud or overpowering me. I think I can already tell it is. We're going to turn that down just a little bit. Sorry about that. That fixed up. There we go. First race of the year. First broadcast officially. Getting things sorted out. Still, oh no, big wreck. Teammates. That will be a caution. The 05, I think that was off the nose of the 27. His engine, I think, just blew. Carnage on lap 7 of duel number 1. Back it up. Right here, there's a stack up. 05 tries to get back in line. Nowhere to go.
Wyatt went for a hell of a ride.
More camera here.
Yeah, I did.
Come on, Dakota. Come on.
It's happening on my screen.
One of those Daytona backstretch stack-ups. That kills the front end of the 05, and I'm sure a few others.
Yeah, I'm watching from the chopper cam. That was crazy.
I thought I was going to get around it,
Under
and I just
caution?
got barely clipped in
I
low.
don't think we'll see
Right
anybody
rear.
pitting. Everybody
Finish
can make
it
it
up
on
until-
fuel all the way through the duel.
Thank God for chargers, I guess.
So everybody involved in that wreck that I think is out. You got Mateo Ortiz. Does not have a charter, so I
Lucas, can we get a clarification on a potential rule change for this season? Does the leader have lane choice on restart?
yes.
That's always been a rule.
Is it only the leader that gets the lane choice?
Yeah. P2 has to go the opposite way of the other guy, and then everybody else goes inside or outside according to iRacing.
So, like I said, we do have the, looks like the 10 car major damage in that out of the race, but he does have a tier 3, so he'll be racing next week. Fortunately, not so lucky for the 05. That one's going to take him out of the race, I think, unfortunately. I have to wait and see. It's not official yet. It'd still be reserves, but for the moment, like the 40 major damage, 71 of Beach, 67 of Clapper Newell. This car looks all right. Sure about that one. 83 as well. That car looks decent. This side. Quite a few cars getting severe damage very early on in the night. One car that does not have severe damage is
Kenny,
the
are you
88
done
of
too?
Quinn Newton and the 712Breaks Camaro.
Yeah.
If you're
too
interested
much
in
damage right
card
there.
breaks, football, card breaks, NASCAR card breaks, be sure to check out 712 Breaks on Whatnot. Links are in the description. Quinn and the team would really appreciate if you would check them out.
Taking the top.
Like the leader of Michael Christopher going to take the top for this restart.
I hate him.
Alright, getting ready to go back to green and duel 1. Looks like 26 cars still out on track.
Green, green, green.
3 DNFs right now. Green flag back in the air.
Go around again.
Push him, Jonathan. Let's go.
No, I'm trying to push you, but your car is wiggling all over the screen for me.
Like a few cars sort of off the pace. Dakota Lee put back from the field. Same with Andrew Beach and Zach Swice. Good. I think all these cars have some damage, one shape or another. They're going to be hoping for a few more yellows to fix their cars. Leave 23 cars in the main pack. Michael Christopher still out front of it. Second lane up top. Hayden Lowell jumps out front of it, trying to build up a run. Big shot from the 01 to the 77 right there. Oh no, there goes the... Oh, no, that was a 15, I think.
Yellow, hello?
No, the 85 of Scott Elston. That's who it was. No caution.
Lucas.
I don't know if I pushed you into that, bro. I'm sorry.
Back it up and see what happened
I
here.
hope you know that.
Five just gets the 85. Left side of the bumper. Everybody sort of saves it though. There's no caution for it. That splits the pack up a ton. Christopher out front of the inside line. Evers on the front of the outside line. 14 cars in this main pack. Now have a secondary pack led by Jonathan Rains. And another secondary pack with Boyd and Brown. Followed by Lee and Beach. And Elston. Twice good.
Whoever's behind me, don't be afraid to push. Come on through. Never mind.
Hayden Lowell jumps out front of Christopher. Meanwhile, Nolan Walker gets sent 3 wide. He'll get put in the sucker hole. Fall all the way to the back of the field. That outside lane is moving right now. Ethan Evers pushed Hayden Lowell past Christopher. Oh, Michael Christopher gets pushed below the yellow. Gathers it up. Now Brian Martin jumps down along with the 28 of Mixer. One of Graves, most of that outside lane jumps down. 0-1. Jumps back up along with the 8. Now they get sent 3 wide. Lugo goes to the bottom. 29's trying to fit in there too, but he just can't find somewhere to go. Might have put the 77 in the wall. Luckily, everybody saves it.
I'm sure what you were
situation.
doing there, 29. That was sketchy as hell. Might need a new pair of underwear after that.
Lugo now in front of the inside lane. Evers and Graves left out alone on the outside. Owen Walker slowly closing back up.
Not or anybody. Going 3 wide and 5 over. My bad.
Now they're 3 wide for 7th. Jeez. Can't seem to work together on that outside lane. Now a single file on the bottom. Quinn Newton and Brian Martin get together.
Sorry, man. He bumped me and it just
Martin
shot me
with some
right up.
damage. Get a
It's
quick
fine.
replay of that.
It's Daytona. I kind of figured this shit was going to happen.
Newton
You good?
says he got a bump, but it was a weird one. Back it up one more time. I don't see any contact from the 22. I think
Gwen,
he
how
just
good
kind
are
of
you
lost where
taking
he
pushes?
was.
Yeah, you can hit me all you want.
I don't think the damage is going to be too
All right,
bad
when I
on
catch
either
up
of
to you,
those
we're going.
cars. 54 definitely got more than 88. They're going to be a little bit out of the pack now. Not too far out. They're going to have to work to get back up there. Meanwhile, Evers jumps to the outside in front of Christopher. And all 4 of those outside lane cars clear down to the bottom, leaving Hayden Lowell and Casey Graves out there alone. Christopher now jumps to the outside. Mike Chris making a lot of moves. Weiss good down there with damage. Still riding around hoping for a yellow to fix more of it. Definitely not how he wanted his duel to go, but having a charter, not too worried about it.
Oh, they got 4.
I would love it if you guys at the front could have an incident.
On the outside lane with another run. Michael Christopher back out front. Pushed by Hayden Lowell, Casey
You're off
Graves,
there,
and Victor
Danny.
Lugo.
Appreciate you.
Coming up on the lap car of Elston. Also hoping for a caution at some point. 3 laps to go. They're running out of time for that caution. Casey Graves now pushed. Oh, Elston! Kind of drifted up off the bottom, but kept it down enough for everybody to get around safely. Now Casey Graves out front. Pushed by Ethan Evers. Christopher trying to get to the outside.
Why are you trying to pass on the bottom? You can't go below the yellow line to do 3.
Oh boy, 3 wide for 15th.
Been a minute since I pushed, Casey.
That was a 75 in the wall right there.
Oh, you're good.
2 laps to go. Coming to the white flag this time. Casey Graves leads him there.
That's good.
I'm probably the shitty one here.
And white flag in the air, Duel 1. Huge shot from the 22 to the 8. And a big run for that outside lane. Casey Graves and Dalton Hayes get sucked way back on that inside. Evers gets spun to the inside. That puts Christopher out front. Lugo blocks the 01. Gonna have a run coming from the 56 to the 22 here. What do they do? Off of turn 4. Hayden Lull to the outside. Lugo goes to the inside. Inside of the 22. The 22 blocks him down to the yellow. Michael Christopher wins Duel 1. A lot of blocks there at the end.
Go on, Mike.
I love people that race with brains in their head.
Did you save it, Ethan?
Yeah, we're all good. I still make the show.
All right, that concludes Duel number 1.
Cody.
Obviously, Michael Christopher taking home the win in this. See if we
I
can
don't know
get a
who
quick
that
word with him.
75 was that was bumping me on the cooldown lap, but I didn't appreciate that. I remember that.
Shivering me timbers.
Yeah, well, just a little word of advice. Go below the yellow line to pass someone. That's not how that works.
This is iRacing.com, so that rule does not exist.
I think it's national anthem time, boys. Wouldn't you agree?
The rule exists in the CTC, brother.
I really didn't ask.
Michael Christopher.
Did you want me to run up your ear instead?
Yeah, what's up?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Hey
on
man,
a
well,
play
you
track,
took
yeah.
home the win in Duel 1. How
All
you
right, I'll
feeling?
put you in a catch fence next time,
That
buddy.
was cool, man.
XOXO.
Like, first race in a long time. Good way to come back. That was fun. That was really a lot of fun.
First race back in the Cup Series, first race back, period, really, on iRacing.
Yeah, it wasn't super pretty, but I don't know. I got that. I didn't watch with Ethan. I don't know what happened. I feel like I was there, sort of, but it's my fault if I wrecked him there, if I wasn't there, whatever. But and then at the end, I feel like it was just hard racing for the win. But
just at first glance in all those wrecks, you're doing the 22 number well in the Cup Series.
yeah, I'll take it, man. Usually I qualify at Daytona in the front row, so it feels good to actually win instead of qualifying in to actually win a race.
Hey, you're gonna start on that row 2 next week, so congrats on that, and see you then.
All right.
All right, and I'm hearing apparently 57 where he's at. He wants to do. I don't see him in VC. We're gonna assume he's not doing the national anthem. So we're gonna move on to our second duel here. Oh, she's already going. All right, let's roll through our grid quick. Garrett Wolfenbarger on the pole, Nick Leo in second. We got Harry Grindell third, Patrick O'Keefe in fourth, DG Swiss in fifth, Bradley Wilson in sixth, William McKellar in seventh, Carson Bechtel in eighth, Blake Giglio in ninth, Davis Greenwell in 10th, Dave Hoitzman in 11th, Brett Patton 12th, Michael Edwards 13th, Ronnie Holmes 14th, Corey Deal in 15th, Nick Cooper 16th, Zachary Lance 17th, Dick Lawrence 18th, Jeff Prochatsky 19th, Ian Montrose 20th, Trevor Trego 21st, Avit Chowdhury, late entry, Avit 22nd, Jesse J. Jones 23rd, Jake Minowski 24th, Jeff Price 25th, Brett Sneed 26th, Jeremy Scher 27th, and 28th is JR Deal. Here we go. Pace car is off.
Green flag, green
And
flag.
green flag in the air in Duel 2. Garrett Wolfenberger leads us to the stripe. Duel 2 complete. Wolfenberger leads us there. Brindell in second. Leo and O'Keefe charging on that outside lane. Blake Giglio gets left in the middle. He's going to fall to the back of the pack. And O'Keefe now lead the field. The inside lane kind of falters there in lap 2. Patrick O'Keefe to lead lap number 2. Garrett Wolfenberger. Oh man, there's a lot of shuffling going on toward the back of the pack. I think I saw Blake Giglio just go from the top to the bottom at least 4 times. Those Shenandoah Shine cars are very beautiful. I like the revamped cars. A little bit of the same, a little bit of different. I like the mirror finish. So good. Cars are still loud. Man. See if that helps. Now Patrick O'Keefe out front. 20 laps to go this time by. Inside lane looking a little squirrely right now, not as organized as the outside. You can see that's affecting their speed. Slowly falling back. Wilson and Wolfenberger just working so well on the top right now. They're doing what they need to do. Trying to race into the race the week. Oh, Nick Leo gets turned. Does he get the outside wall? No, he saves it, but he's going to be out of the pack. Really good save there from the driver of the 69. Outside still with the advantage. The inside lane slowly getting up there. Jake Lawrence leading that inside lane. Being pushed by the one car of Dean Montrose. Sorry, I hadn't seen the number come by. 92, Patrick O'Keefe gets left out in the middle. Finds a spot behind Harry Gurdell right in front of his teammate. I think got a little mercy right there. Left 92 back in. Bradley Wilson, Garrett Wolfenbarger, last of this duel right now. They've done a great job maintaining that lead out front, staying out of trouble. Oh, contact up front. Trago wasn't quite clear of the 51, and we got everybody spreading out into turn 3. This isn't going to be good. The 16 gets turned. 61's in the wall, and the caution is out. Looks like Chowdhury going to get the biggest damage out of all this, but that started up front with the 33, I think. Take a blimp view of this. Honestly, not sure how to really pin that one. I'm going with the 51 on Wilson. I don't know. Tough call. We'll go on board with a few other cars here. 16 is Blake Giglio. Just slides through the grass. The car steps out when he's trying to rejoin, but he does a good job saving it. Now, one more on board 61. He's gonna get some damage in this. Oh, 16 actually got contact from the 61. I am a bit surprised that was a caution. We'll have some drivers come down pit road, fix some damage here. Everybody else without damage will stay out. No reason to pit. You can make it on fuel to the end. There are 3 overtime attempts available, so that could change things a little bit. So halfway through duel number 2, Jake Lawrence is out front now. In Montrose second and Harry Grindell in third. Lawrence and Grindell are 2 of those cars trying to race their way into the race as open cars. So being in that top 3 is basically a guarantee you'll be racing next week. I think even in the top 5, you'll be pretty much guaranteeing yourself a spot in the race next week. You start getting there toward the end of the top 10, and there's some situations where you'd miss the race, but you could still feel pretty good about it. And I think beyond 10th is where it's kind of a long shot to make the race. So top 10 is definitely what you're shooting for, at least for an open car. I think most of these guys with charters are just kind of taking it easy right now, waiting for their chance to make up some grid spots. Right, pace car lights are out. We'll go green this time with 11 laps to go. Yeah, I'd say there's a pretty good chance P8 makes it. Just want to shout out everybody for watching tonight. 40 viewers in here on YouTube. That's awesome. Hope you're enjoying the show. If you like what you see right now, it's going to be a lot crazier next week with 43 cars out here. Make sure to stay tuned for that. But right now, we got to decide who makes that race, where they start. Pace cars off. Coming back to the green. Jake Lawrence in control.
Green flag, green
And
flag.
green flag back in the air. Pushes from the 92 to 44, allows that outside lane to clear. Now Corey Deal leads the outside. Brad Patton in tow. Corey just renewed his iRacing subscription this week, so after a bit of an absence, Corey Deal back on iRacing and racing out here in the Cup Series of Duels. Looking good right now. Oh, Jake Lawrence up to the top, right in front of Garrett Wolfenbarger. Contact, huge wreck in the middle of the field. Trenton Sneed, oh no. Trenton trying to race in as one of the open cars, and I think that's going to do it. Horrible, horrible luck there. Back it up. He had to tow the car. Had to back out of it a little bit. The 35 gets his quarter panel. That is all she wrote. Hard hit there. Oh. A few other cars get damaged in that as well. Back it up and slow it down. Get a damage count. 57 obviously gets a piece. Don't think it's going to be too bad for him. The 55 gets huge contacts. 97 gets a piece of it. I don't know who the Affleck car is, but they also get a little bit. Like the 52 Zachary Lance is going to be the Affleck Arrow. So really unfortunate there for a lot of drivers. Sorry to all this Trenton Sneed fans if you're watching. It's a rough way to end the night. He does hate these cars if it makes you feel better though. Alright, so should go 1 to green this time by. Means we'll have about 7 to go. Take the green flag. Patrick O'Keefe now out front, followed by Ian Montrose and Harry Grindell. Second and third, respectively. A lot of couple of open cars out here up front. You got Harry Grindell, one of the open cars, and then Jeff Perchotsky. Those two, they finish up here, they'll make it. Michael Edwards also one of those open cars, so third, fourth, and fifth. Just hoping to stay in this top 5 to the end of the race. Pace car lights are out. Go green this time by. I said 7 to go. Like Trent Sneed has brought it behind the wall of the garage. Same with the 55. Danoski gets back out here. Same with the 09, 59, 97. So 26 cars still on track. Of our 28 to start this duel. O'Keefe, once again, he'll choose the top. I think pretty much all of our leaders have chosen the top here tonight. The control of the restart. These cars off. Green flag back in the air. Keith jumps down to the bottom in front of Montrose. Now back to the top and back to the bottom. O'Keefe jumps to the top in front of Blake Giglio and Garrett Wolfenbarger. Past two season champions. Good card to be in front of. Meanwhile, in Montrose for pushes from season 5 champion Harry Riddell. A lot of champions up front right now. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. We'll see. Stuck to the back bumper of that 92. Oh, Montrose gets turned. He saved it. I think he's going to stay with the pack. He actually rejoins right next to the car that turned him. So he is just fine. Good save for me and Montrose, but that allows Blake Giglio to get out front. Corey Deal leads the inside lane. Wolfenbarger makes it 3 wide up the middle. Oh, man. This is not going to end well. There are no concise lanes that I can see anywhere. Ronnie Holmes now has his teammate in the 92 behind him. Davis Greenwell jumps to the top. Giglio's nowhere to be found, though. He can't help him. Now he gets some help from the 4 of Edwards, and those 3 will line up on the outside. Coming to 4 to go. Now the outside lane has momentum. See these runs just generating from this blimp camera. The 16, good pushes to that 20. They're gonna clear out front by a mile. They're gonna clear all 3 of these cars. They might be able to bring the 51. Yeah, 51 is also clear. The inside lane is faltering. Brad Patton jumps middle 3 wide. Side of Carson Bechtel, those 2 teammates side by side. Now they're back to single file on the top. Ronnie Holmes, Patrick O'Keefe still trying to figure out what they got to do to gain some momentum here. Patton once again jumps to the middle. A little bit of contact to the 57. Contact, oh, the 92, strong push to the 57. Another 3 wide. From 7th on back. Holmes trying his best to push the 7. Davis Greenwell gonna lead him to 2 to go. Patrick O'Keefe. Oh man, they're wrecking on the outside. Caution is out, and we'll go to an overtime attempt. Yeesh. Nick Cooper gets caught up that time. See how it happened. You'll see the 92 like gets out of shape off the nose of the 69. Then the 69 gets into the 35. actually got into the 26th, which then turned to 35. That's how that happened. We'll back it up one more time, slow it down right here. So you see these two just going to drift up a little bit toward the 26. Gets him out of shape. And the 35 is also right there, so he gets turned. That ends up putting all those cars in the outside wall. 68 of Jake Lawrence gets involved in it. 91 does miss it. Alright, so we're going to go to overtime. We have 3 attempts to finish this race. Davis Greenwell going to lead them off. Now there might be some fuel questions here. I don't know the exact fuel number. I know it's around 30 laps total on a tank. So in theory, they should have enough to finish all 3 green, white checkers, assuming they've been saving just a little bit. We'll see. Alright, should be taking the 1 to green signal here. Pace car lights go out. Try hopefully one more restart to finish this race. This is the 3rd caution of this duel. We'll bring up our race stats. Second thought they might not work in heat races. No, they do. 3 cautions. Is lap number 25, so the race was scheduled to end on this lap, but due to the overtime, try again. Assuming we finish the race here, this will be a 28 lap race. We have a couple more DNFs, it looks like. I'm not sure if the 68 is coming out again or not. Going right now in 26th on pit road. Still 25 cars on track. Like Vainoski fix some more damage. Try to make it in the race here at the end. Garrett Wolfenbarger is parked on the back stretch.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Oh man. I think he might have blinked out. Had some sort of technical issue. He just locks up the brakes. Causes a stack up on the outside lane. That's going to delay our green flag. on board with the 26 when this happens. Oh, man. Well. Sorry, we had a voice chat muted. Couldn't hear what they said there.
Hey,
but...
quit snitching.
I've seen people get kicked out of leagues for less. Where's the integrity?
Someone wrecked Harry.
But Garrett, don't get jealous just because I didn't the Bradley, so you had a
looks like Garrett does retake his spot in 8th after that issue. I don't think that gave anybody damage since he blinked out at the last second.
Or hearing Bradley.
I think we should be good, but not sure.
We can always call him.
Race will now end on lap 29.
Hey Brad, how's the married life treating you?
Fucking fantastic, my brother.
You don't have to pay for it anymore.
No, your mom wasn't available. Right. All I can say is it was good while it lasted. Just kidding, of course.
All right. Coming to the green.
Technically, I was both when the 32 froze.
Pace car is off.
Green
flag back in the air. Good restart for the outside lane. Greenwell and Wilson. Greenwell going to jump down in front of teammate Giglio.
On the inside.
Huge shot from the 16 to the 20. And we're rolling. 92 up the middle. The 7 gets contact. The 92 saved it somehow. Incredible save from Patrick O'Keefe. And we stay green.
From Davis, and technically he was second.
Bradley Wilson, Carson Bechtel, really good run on the outside lane. And off turn 4, got to make it to the line to make this race official. And we do. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Duel number 2. Davis, Greenwell, Blake Giglio still out front. Way out front, almost too far. Meanwhile, Bradley Wilson, Harry Grindell battling for the 3rd spot with pushes from the 57 and the 7. Contact in the back. Dave Hoytsma gets sent to the inside wall. Horrible wreck right there. A few other cars were involved in that as well, but we stay up front. Wilson to the bottom. A lot of blocking going on. Bradley Wilson gets turned. The 20 gets involved. The 70 involved. The 7 comes off clean. The 44 in the bottom. He's below the yellow. And at the line, Brad Patton gonna win the race. Corey Deal 2nd, Nick Leo 3rd, Avit Chowdhury 4th, and Ian Montrose in 5th. Insane finish.
7, that was awesome, bro. I'm not mad about that. That was sick, bro. I mean, I don't know how I survived.
Hell yeah, that was fun as hell, man.
He's lying.
Hey, somebody come give me a push. I can't cross the line.
So we're not sure what the final grid's going to look like for the main race next week. Stay tuned for that in the at the CTC Discord or
hey, can somebody come to
on
the
the
front stretch?
CTC Twitter. Links in the description for that. But right now, we can definitely assure you Brad Patton's in the race.
Oh, I can't even get to cross the line.
All right.
Hell yeah, feature. Let's go. 3 laps.
Whoever wins this gets to be the thumbnail for next week.
Woo!
All right.
Line them up, boys. By the way, I want to apologize. That turn 4 wreck on the final lap was totally my fault. I shouldn't have made that move. Sorry, guys.
Hey, Brad, it's Lucas in the booth. You got me?
I got you. What's up, Lucas?
Hey, man. Doing great. That was an incredible finish with you and Corey. Taking home the win in Duel 2. Going to start on the second row next week at Daytona. How you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. I was not expecting to be up there at the end. I just told the boys that I was going to just make some moves and try to make it work. I know there was 7 drivers I had to finish ahead of in order to make the show. Hey, we came out with a win. Hell yeah.
Absolutely, man. That was an awesome race you ran. It was a crazy final lap, and I don't know, what are your thoughts going into the main race next week?
I'm just excited to be a part of the show. I'm ready to put on a show for the fans, and hopefully we don't have as many wrecks as we did in the heats. Everybody just give each other a little bit more room in that and be a little bit of aggressive and passive at the same time. I think we'll be all right.
Absolutely, man. Well, you got anybody want to shout out for the Duel win?
I got to thank my Wadangoons boys. Hell of a push to get me back up to the front there. Thank you for broadcasting. Got to thank SRL for a fun league, and thank the fans out there, whoever's watching. Hell yeah. Come back next week and enjoy the show.
Absolutely, man. Well, thanks for talking to us. Good luck here in the fake feature.
Hey, 3-lap shootout. Let's do it again.
So, this is just a product of setting up the session. This isn't the real race, but we're going to watch it anyway because it's going to be entertaining. Whoever wins this is going to be the thumbnail for next week, so should be interesting.
Green, green, green.
Oh, geez, they're going to finish under yellow.
Arrow racing. Pass the goat.
Hey, I thought there was a... So this is like dirt where we get a reset? No laps counted?
Trim wins! Yeah!
Alright, let's race it out from here. Go.
Fuck it. We go. The thumbnail, no.
Yeah, we're going around, everybody. I think it's 24 or 43, whatever the hell your number is. I'm coming, Victor.
30. I'm sorry.